You have noticed that stars near the North Star Polaris travel in circles around the North Star. Well, really all stars are going in circles as we think of the celestial sphere rotating around Earth. However, when we face south, we notice that stars rise and set just like the sun rises and sets. They are traveling in circles, rotating about Earth. However, we are only seeing an arc, or a part, of that circle. Here we are looking at Orion as it appears on December 25th, 2005 at 7 o'clock p.m. It is southeast, nearly east, as it's rising above the horizon. If we look 1 month later, where do you think Orion will be? Will it be higher in the sky, or will it have not risen yet and be below the horizon? Let me fast forward to January 25th, 2006 at 7 o'clock p.m. There is Orion. As you can see, it is now higher in the sky 1 month later. What does this mean about when it rose above the horizon? Well, back on December 25th, 2005, Orion rose at about 5:30 p.m. But 1 month later, January 25th, it rises earlier by 2 hours at 3:30 p.m. And then at 7 o'clock p.m., it's higher in the sky than it was 1 month ago. Let me go back so you can see it again and where it was on December 25th. It was very low on the horizon compared to January 25th. So what we can conclude from this is that each month stars rise 2 hours earlier than the month before. And this is what we call seasonal changes in our night sky. If we go outside and look at the stars at a certain time of night, and then look at those same stars 1 month later, they will be at a different position in the sky as they were the previous month. Now let's see if we can explain why stars rise 2 hours earlier. Well, we know that if we fast forward an entire year, for example, let's go from 2006 to 2007. Oops. There we go. Orion is in virtually exactly the same place as it was in 2006. So fast forwarding an entire year brings Orion exactly to the same place in the sky as it was 1 year before. Also, if we fast forward an entire night, let's go from January 25th to January 26th. You can see that Orion shifted very slightly in the sky, as we would expect, because we know it makes a difference over a month. But over 1 day, it doesn't make very much difference at all. So in other words, whether we wait an entire year, which is 12 months, or whether we wait an entire day, which is 24 hours, Orion comes back to about exactly the same place as it was the previous night or the previous year. That means in 24 hours, it returns to the same point, as well as in 12 months. That ratio is 2 hours per month. So if we fast forward an entire month, and we go from, say, January 25th to February 25th, then we expect it to rise 2 hours earlier. On January 25th, it rose at 3:30 p.m. But on February 25th, it's much higher in the sky, so it had to rise earlier. In fact, 2 hours earlier, Orion actually rose at 1:30 p.m. So each month, you can expect your constellations, as you face south, to rise 2 hours earlier. Meaning, if I go out each month at the same time, I will notice the stars higher in the sky than they were the month before.